Hey guys, I hope everyone's been having a fantastic week. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm sick. I've been feeling extremely out of it, so I'm still going to try to do these transits as best I can. My brain just like feels like it's full of fog. Like, I don't know, you know, your throat gets congested, your nose gets congested, and then there's like the brain that gets congested as well. So anyway, this past week has been extremely fated. We have all these YODS like spinning around. It's like this like Wheel of Fortune kind of thing, I feel. Like, we don't know where it's going to land yet. And I think for a lot of us, something happened that felt like a really magical moment, like something was meant to be. Whether it's someone we met, someone who came back into our lives, a job we're getting. It's just that nice feeling. And we still don't know our destiny yet. I mean, things aren't going to be over until they're over. We still have the rest of our lives to live. But it's like, I don't know, we're seeing things just kind of come together. And there's been conflict resolution as well. We're trying to figure out how to deal with things, making decisions. We're not done with that quite yet either. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit of general information for each of the signs. For Aries, I think right now there's been a big question for you about who you are and finding independence and freedom. You're finding a way not to be tied down by outside forces and rediscover your own self-love. I think you're getting ready to start implementing some of these changes, but any patterns or tendencies you have of hurting yourself are getting in your way. Even if you've been clearing up some of the things in your life, you might start to realize that you are being your own worst enemy. Nonetheless, you're about to get ready to move forward and get some work done. This next week, you'll likely start a new schedule or routine. For Taurus, you've been looking to find a better relationship with yourself. This is something that other people don't really see going on, something that's just like happening within yourself internally. You're finding yourself needing to prioritize the truth and all the things that have been happening that other people don't know about. You're just like really looking within right now. You're trying to value your family and keep yourself in the right place spiritually and psychologically. You've been very focused on your love for your family lately, and feelings of joy are coming your way. Oh my God, you were so loud. You might be figuring out how to sort out issues with friends from the past, but this will be necessary for the sake of your happiness. By Monday, you might try to reunite a romantic relationship or get back into the dating game. What is it? For Gemini, you've been feeling friendly lately, and you want to put... For Gemini, you've been feeling friendly lately, and you want to be put into some exciting social situations. You've probably been busy tidying up your home, but you might really find yourself wanting to go out this weekend. I think now is a great time for you to connect with people, so just do it. Find some interesting conversations this weekend. You might have all these really exciting experiences and then just go right back to being a hermit once we get to Monday. You might be feeling really shy, like you did something to yourself to like publicly bring you shame, and you're having trouble getting over it. So now you just want to retreat because you feel this sense of like public embarrassment. You'll be looking for support from family and whoever is closest to you, but it won't hurt you to have those outside connections and new friends like coming in for the future to like build further support systems. And you know, just be happy. For Cancer, money makes the world go round, the world go round. You might feel like you've been trying to protect what is yours. Like there isn't enough to go around and you're just trying to find your feeling of safety and fulfillment. I feel like you guys have been kind of blocking your own happiness lately, and soon you'll find a way to overcome that and allow yourself to be happy. You might really be wanting to prove yourself right now, but I still feel like you are struggling with your own confidence. you might be feeling kind of stupid for some reason, and it's really just probably a memory of something someone said to you a long time ago that hurt your feelings, and it was like an insult to your intellect. So right now, you could feel like you're choking on your own words, just trying to communicate what's on your mind in the right way so you won't have people telling you that you're wrong. I think you're afraid that if you talk with your emotions, you will sound stupid. And I mean, for Cancers, emotions are so important, and I'm trying to help people get over the idea that emotions are stupid. Emotions are not stupid, so I don't think there's anything wrong about it if you talk from your heart and your feelings. But yeah, you're kind of holding yourself back because of that. On Monday, you are going to find a new way to communicate, and I think that'll help balance things out for you. For Leo, I hope you guys had a great birthday. I had my little party on Google Hangout, and it was one of my better birthdays. A lot of things are changing right now for us since this is a new solar return year, because we just had our birthdays, that's what the solar return is. You might have some nasty feelings stirring up, like resentment, and you have some emotional wounds that are feeling like you have been betrayed, like that stabbing feeling in your heart. So you're deciding that you're deciding what it is that you need to do for your own security and well-being. By Monday, I think you'll have realized that you don't need to worry about that nonsense so much, and you're just going to be focused on something nice and simple, like money. You might be finally starting to implement your plans now that the sun is entering Virgo, and with the new moon there too, you'll likely want to make money in a new way. You have a new way to bring in the dough. Personally, I really hope I start getting some fucking money from these videos I've been making, because it's really stressful, it's a lot of work, and yeah, YouTube doesn't pay us enough. I'm sorry. For Virgo, it's sort of going to be a feeling of relief on Saturday when the sun moves into your sign. After Monday is when you will really be feeling the most clarity. It's like you just came out from underwater and you made it out alive. You're taking a nice deep breath once you get up for air. You are ready to step back into the daylight, and it's starting to feel like you have your head on straight again. You've gotten all that internal conflict sorted out. However, you're still going to be thinking about things that have hurt you and your relationships and trying to understand all of that. You're going to feel like you have a nice fresh start after the new moon on Monday, though, and I know it's different for Virgos, because that's the opposite thing that we want to be doing. We want to be focusing on practical things, what's in front of us. We want to be spending time in reality, but then we've just been so stuck in our heads, sorting things out. So it's nice to finally move on from that phase. For Libra, I feel like there's going to be a lot of anxiety for you guys, especially. I mean, this anxiety can affect everyone, but it's really more for Libras since they're in the middle of this transit. You've been focusing on making new friends and networking, but now with the sun entering Virgo, you're going to sit back and reflect on it all. You've had a lot of outside influences lately, so it's good to go back to that quiet place and work through things within yourself. Stop asking other people for the answers, because you have the answers. And like I said, it's within you. I mean, a lot of times when you ask people a question, you don't even tell them the full extent of what you're asking them. I mean, you know your life, you know the own situations you've been in, you've seen everything that's going on in your own life, and other people don't. It's your life, it's not theirs. So the new moon on Monday could bring you a lot of clarity, and I think you are ready to accept some responsibilities. There are going to be a lot of little tasks there are probably a lot of little tasks that you've neglected. I think you might suddenly change your mind about something because you were going to go forth with it just because you felt like you had to do it, But at the beginning of this next week, you might all of a sudden realize that it's not really the right decision for you. For Scorpio, you guys still have that feeling that you've been trying to move forward, but you're being held back by something, like you're just not ready for it yet or something. You feel a burden and responsibility. I think you're just now finishing to form your goals. So don't be upset, because that is the first step and it is an accomplishment within yourself. Like, at least you have the plan set out, you know what you need to do. You got that out of the way. I think things will start to move along soon. I think you're probably going to meet someone new, or really just get a better group together and organize to help you accomplish your goals. Like, whoever you know, they're going to be an asset to you. Socializing will be kind of stressful for you this weekend. It might feel like there's a party, like a lot of people like want your attention and stuff, and you're surrounded, and you don't want it. You're not having any of it. Because you have other things that you need to focus on. Like, you're more like work-minded right now. I don't think you're really in the mood for having fun and partying this weekend. For Sagittarius, it's a good time for your personal growth. You might be feeling discouraged by your family, but you're deciding to put yourself out there and move forward anyway. Maybe they don't agree with your ambitions and they criticized you for them, or something along those lines. If it's important to you, you'll come to a realization that you need to break free and set your own goals and pursue your own dreams. I think you might be wanting to do something creative and unusual right now. You could have fun this weekend doing something that you don't normally do, like try something different. For Capricorn, Friday is your last day of being cranky about everything. So, yay, finally. I mean, I have my moon in Capricorn, so I've been going through this too. You'll have a new outlook on life. You've learned something and you are feeling kind of enlightened now. Don't worry about things that other people have said to hurt you. You have optimism coming your way. You're going to make peace with the darker things you've been having to deal with. You might really want to change your surroundings as well. Like, whether that's moving somewhere or just like rearranging the furniture, just, you know, feng shui, whatever. For Aquarius, I think you are starting to feel like nothing is agreeing with you, like there are forces working against you, and you'll start to get kind of upset about it. It's really just forces that you can't control, though. What you do have going for you right now is projecting love out onto the world. Even if you feel like your ideals and expectations may not be met, and you're not certain of what kinds of rewards you're going to get, I think you'll continue to be loving and open-hearted. So later on, these things you are doing might make you feel like you've been taken for granted, like you're doing all these nice things and they're not appreciated. Hopefully you'll just do the things out of love for humanity and the experience. For Pisces, you guys have a hurt sense of self right now, and you're going to ask yourself whether or not outside forces are to blame. You're going to be focusing more on how you relate to other people, because lately you've been busy figuring out your own stuff, and on Monday you'll come to some kind of new agreement that'll help you feel better about yourself. Anyway, yeah, you guys are going to be struggling more in your work and whatnot when you incorporate the drama into it, and it's better to just focus on having fun in your own creativity and self-expression. Anyway, I hope you guys like the video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'm sorry if it's like a little bit crazy right now. Like, honestly, I'm feeling overwhelmed being sick and like trying to take care of a baby alone. So, also, I wanted to go ahead and say I'm planning on doing more Google Hangouts in the future, so I'm trying to follow back anyone who has followed me or added me to their circle on Google+. I'll go ahead and add you back to my circle. I'll go ahead and add you back to my circle as well, so I'll be able to invite you more easily to any upcoming hangouts. So if you added me to your circle and I haven't added you back yet, feel free to be like, hey Penny, add me, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, cool, just like, yeah, because I like you and I'm gonna add you to my circle. Okay, anyway, bye, enjoy your weekend.